Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been 3 years since my last video on deck measurements, and I have received numerous comments and questions about the equations used, the formulas used, and so today I will address those queries and provide you more details how to make these equations, how we use the what all equations are we used in the deck measurements. So for that we will include straight decks, elbows, tapers, end caps. So additionally I will show you how to create your own custom Excel sheet for these measurements. So later, after watching this video, you will be able to make your own custom made Excel sheet for deck measurements. So get started. So first of all, we open the Word file. We will make a new Word file here. So before that, there are many type of decks in HVAC system, right? There is rectangular type, oval and round type. Lot of different types of decks are there. They are using in sheet, aluminum sheet or carbon steel. There is in different categories. But in today's we will focus only rectangular duct and GI galvanized iron decks, because it's a standard normally using in HVAC industry, but other material, carbon steel and other ferrated material will be used in industrial some other categories that we will discuss in later. So you may think for deck measurement why this material and these things are important. So these we'll discuss further in this video, because when we is choosing the right thickness and choosing the material, we need these all details. That's why when we going further now, we need more details related to SMAC. Now we need to get those details from the SMAC now standard we need to follow to select the duct. Normally in Gulf area, or normally in I think almost area using SMAGNA standard for the duct, for HVAC duct. So that we already opened one Word file. So we'll go to start. First of all, before going to Excel sheet, we want formulas to calculate all those things. So we put the heading deck measurements. Okay. We make what all type we want discuss today. We want straight, we will discuss straight duct, rectangular duct only we will going to discuss today. Okay, straight ducts, elbow, taper and end caps. These are the main. If we know these all equations, so we will able to get this measurement for these decks. Okay, so there is taper, there is straight decks, there is again taper, straight, elbow, straight and end caps. So same way we will get this one, same way we will get this one. So these are the important things. So we are going to the Word file. We need now these all equations. So first of all, we are going to straight edge. straight edge what all details we need. We want the width, we want the height to get straight edge measurement, we want the length. These three things we require to find the straight edge measurements. So we'll go to the equation. We want the total surface area. So what will be the equation? We need to get a perimeter. So for perimeter, so how we'll get the perimeter? We need to put width plus height. So we are able to get perimeter into length. So this is the total surface area equation formula for the straight edge. So next we going to this we can apply to the Excel sheet. So before, if we creating new Excel sheet, we'll going to have some template. We'll find some template from MEP Word. We are going to open MEP Word templates. So here we can find related documents. So here download HVAC text measurement Excel sheet. So these we are downloading. So we got the Excel sheet. This is already this Excel sheet I got from mevwatch.com. So this Excel sheet already have equations and everything. They put their own equations. You can see the depth, width, depth, length, transverse equations, areas equations, US gauge selection. That's why I told you. For this gauge selection, we need smartness standards. So for the kilogram, that also we required. But for what I doing, we are not using this Excel sheet. We will make our own custom made Excel sheet. So what we'll do, we will delete all these things. We don't need this anymore. We just use this template, okay, for easy use. So in width I will put in mm, it's in inch, we don't need in inch, we will use in mm only. So leave it, this column we will not repeat. So first of all we discussing about the straight edge. We have width 700 and 250 height. So these I will feed to here, 700 and 250 height. And length we need to take from the AutoCAD. How to take the length? we need to use the command dim. When using dim commands, we will get this is the length of the duct, 1675. That I will put here 1675. So these are we got. These things are we got. Now we know the equation standard formulas. So what is the formulas? 2 into width plus height, that into length. So this formula we will put to there. So how we will put? We will put equal sign, then we will put 2, then we will put into, then we will put one bracket, then we will select the width row, then we will make plus, then again we select the depth row, then bracket will close, and into we will take the length. So we got a big value. So we got mm square. So we need not need in mm square, we required in the meter square area. So what do we need to do? We make another bracket. We will do one thing. We will divide by 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 3.1825 is the area of that straight X. So straight edge is very simple, right? So straight edge is very simple. Next, what else? We will go to the elbow. So we are going to elbow. When we going to elbow is a little difficult, a little complicated than straight edge. It's not easy like that. How we find in the elbow. So elbow, how we will get it? There is many things you have to add. We need a width, we need a height, we need a inner curve radius, we need a outer curve radius. Then what we need? We need a outer curve length. These things we need for calculating the measuring the elbow. So maybe you not understand what is inner curve. I will show you in the AutoCAD. In AutoCAD, this is our elbow. This is a 90-degree elbow, horizontal elbow. So in this case, we will tell how to get. So this is the inner curve, this is the outer curve, and this is the outer curve length also. From here to here is the outer curve length. These three things we need to find. And the width and height we already have here, 500 by 200. So how we get this? There we use the command dim red. So we will get the radius. So when we select this, we got the radius. So 150 is the radius of the inner curve. And what else we need? Outer curve radius we need. So what we need to put? Again we will put dim red. Dim red. So go to select this. We got this one. What is that? 650 is the outer curve diameter. So in this case, we need to we need to make three equations. What is that? One is outer curve surface area, right? Outer curved surface area. So next is inner curved surface area. Next Next we need a, okay, next we will discuss. So outer curve surface area, how we get? We need a angle. Outer curve surface area we need to make. How we will make it, I will tell you. So this is the outer curve surface and the inner curve surface. Here we use a pi by 2 because this is the elbow is the quarter of the circle, so we can use pi by 2 into r outer. Okay, then what else? Into height. So this is the outer curve surface area. Same we will put here, inner curve surface area. The radius will be inner. So this we got. Okay, next what we have, we already got this surface area, this surface area. We need this face and the bottom face. So top and bottom face, top and bottom face of face surface area. So how we will get this? For that we need a length. What will be the length? In this case we will consider this is the length. Okay, we will consider this is the length, and this we will take as a width. So we will get this area. So what I am going to say you, there is no proper equation for this elbow. Many one asked me, elbow, how did you find? So what way I am finding, this is maybe 95 to 99 accurate, not 100% accurate. I am not say that. If you have more equation or more other formula than this, you just comment below, so we'll go with that. In this formula you get 95% accuracy. So we'll use the length, we will take as the outer curve length. So what I want to do here, so in this area we need to get, so we will multiply by 2. Both side we have upper and bottom, that's why I multiply by 2. Then what we need to do, we want the width, we want the what is that, outer curve length we'll put out. These equations we want to we want to get. So how do we get outer curve length? Outer curve length, how you will get? That also you want to know now? Outer curve length we need to get pi by 2 into r out. So we will get outer curve length. So I think it is okay. So we'll go to Excel sheet. We will make same Excel sheet. So next here we put straight. Here we put elbow. Okay. So what elbow width is same? No. Elbow width is 500 by 200. That we will add here. 200. So in this case we will put what length we will put in outer curve length we will put. So we cannot put direct to that. We need to make equations. So no need a length we need to put. Okay. That we will make equations. Don't worry. So length no need to put in the Excel sheet. So what else? We need equation for we need to make equations. Right? So we will make equations. We will make equal, and first of all we want to put one bracket. We have equation here. So total surface area we didn't make that. Total surface area equal to this one we'll put bracket plus this one we'll close the bracket plus this one. Okay, these are the equation. So this equation we need to put it in the Excel. So what all? We need to put pi. I think pi is here. Okay, pi we got divided by 2. Then we need to put into. Correct now? then we need to put R out. So R out we need a column. So that's why we need a column extra. Without R out, how do we get radius? Because we no need to increase the columns. Anyway, better we put extra columns. No need, we can put extra columns. So here we will add, this is for elbows only, this is applicable for elbows only. R inner, inner radius, and outer radius. These both things we need. So for the inner radius, what was that? 150, right? And outer radius 650. So I think we can make the equation. So now we put pi divided by 2, then we will put into bracket. So first of all we will take a inner radius. So inner, put inner radius. We will put this all in the bracket. This is the equation. And we forgot to put length. We want to put length also. We put into, sorry, height. We need a height for these equations. So inner we got, inner surface area we got. Now outer surface area we need to make. Again put pi, make same, and selecting sorry, need to check everything. Okay, we need to select again. Now we put outer, so we will select outer. Okay, we take a depth. So outer also we got. What else pending? We need a top and bottom. So top and bottom we already have equation. This is the equation for the top and bottom. So here we need a length. So how do we get length? Width into length. So 2 into, we make another 2 into, so we know the width, we have the width, right? So we select the width into, again we will put one bracket. We need a length we have equation pi by 2 into r out, that is the length. So we will again put pi, again by 2 and into r out. We close it, we close this. So I think we got already pi into these things. Okay, so make enter. Something fishy. What happened? Okay, this is done. Why is come here? This we need to put here. So this is the equation for the elbow. So what we need to do, mm square we need to change it to meter square. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So for this elbow we got the 1.27 square meter. Okay, next to what is, we have taper. So taper we will discuss. So elbow you understand, right? Equation. So taper also we are going to discuss. What's taper? For taper we have two width, two heights, right? So taper we go here. For taper what all things we need? We want the width 1, width 2, height 1 and width 2, height 2 and this length, slant length. These things we require. So we will go with the average perimeter into this length. That will be the better way to get this. So how do we get the average perimeter? How do we get the average perimeter? So we want what all things we want? Width to 1, then width 2, then height 1, height 2. Then what else you want? Then slant length we require. Okay. So how do we get? How do we get? These all things you will get from the AutoCAD, right? So average perimeter. The average perimeter we need to get it. For that 2 into width to 1 plus height to 1 plus 2 into width 2 plus height 2. Right? Then we will divide it by 2. So we will get the average perimeter. We use the average perimeter to find the to measure the taper. So next we need a slant length. Slant length where to get? Slant length. We can get it from AutoCAD. These are the things we require to get taper. So we go to Excel sheet, make the taper. We know for that we need more columns. So we will make more columns. We'll make here another column, then again another columns. Why? This is width 2, height 2. Okay. So what is the width 1 and width 2, height 2, height 1? We'll get from here 700 by 250. So we'll put here 700 by 250. So width 2 is, we'll get from AutoCAD, width 2 is 500 by 200. So 500 by 200 we put, right? So these things we got. So we have already equations. Length we will put what? The same length we will put. We got the slant length, right? So slant length we will put 461. 461 we put. So all things we filtered from AutoCAD. So now we want the equation for the taper. So now we want the equation for the taper, right? So we go to the Word file. We have a taper equation, or okay, average perimeter we have into slant length. That is the total surface area of taper. So we'll put here total surface area of taper equal to average perimeter plus slant length. We'll put length into length. So this is the way to get a taper. So taper, we put these equations. You remember, right? So what we need to do? We need to take the average. Average of perimeters. Width 2 plus height 2. So into 14. So we got average. That's divided by 2. This is the average of perimeter. Then what else? We need to multiply this with the slant length. Slant length we will put already here. We got from AutoCAD, that we put. So we got from with the mm square, that we will change to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meter square. So taper also we got it. So you understand how to make area equation, right, in Excel sheet. So end gap, next we will put end gap. So we have end gap here. What is the size? 500 by 200 end gap we have. So So we put 500 by 200. It's simple, nothing. ND gap equation is like area. This one into this one. So these are will come in mm square. We want to make that is in meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is also done. So these are the way to get, calculate and measure the text from AutoCAD and how we prepare the Excel sheets. So you understand, right? So I am closing this section now. I will continue this video later. So in later I will explain. We can use single equations in the area. So this category I will keep it. This equation we already created and we will keep in somewhere hide. So this equation will not be visible in the Excel sheet. So when we go into the area, when we putting here straight, this equation will automatically go to straight deck equations. And when we put to elbow, this equation is automatically going to elbow equations. So these will be important in that Excel sheet. So that we will discuss in next session. That I will go to after some times. I will update it. Okay. Now I am stopping. Now I given you a small almost understand, and I think I made you understanding how to make this Excel sheet and how we calculated elbow, tappers and end caps and straight edges, all equations, and I think everything now you know, right? These all things we have already discussed. Just we will go decks, straight decks, elbow, tappers, end caps. Straight decks we discussed total surface area, how we calculated, also discussed elbow, what all things we required, that discussed. Outer curve surface discussed, inner curve surface area, outer curve length how to take, and from these all things total surface area how we calculated, and tapper how we calculate. These all things we already discussed, right? Now next is something like we want to use this Excel sheet as a professional sheet. So we will make more values to get here. So and later I will explain you about this Magna and US gauge, how we get the US gauge, what all categories are important to select the gauge, and the how we get the weight of the depth. All things will come within next session. So until next session, bye bye, see you, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, hit like button. Okay, bye bye, thank you.